Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and in this video we're going to break down the new TKC 70 Rocks tire, available at RevZilla.com. Now, Continental is a tire manufacturer that has become synonymous with adventure bike riders around the world because the TKC 80 is a perennial favorite year after year for folks that are looking at going on-road and off-road with their adventure bike. Now, the TKC 70 was introduced a few years back as a tire really aimed more at folks that are spending the majority of their time on road with their adventure bike. And you're going to see I have a TKC 70 on my right-hand side. Now, the TKC 70 Rocks is a new tire, and this is something I haven't really seen before. It's a rear-only tire for folks that want a little bit more grip, but they don't want to go all the way up to a TKC 80. So if you're looking at this within Continental's family of tires, we have the Continental TKC 70, which is probably a little bit more road-focused. You can see that hard strip, the backbone going right down the middle of this. That is to give you more stability on the street, less noise. If you want to go completely off-road adventure style with the Continental brand, you would go to the TKC 80, and that's going to be big block knobs. This new TKC 70 Rocks is a rear tire that's going to give you more grip off-road, but still maintain a bit more usability and less road noise when you are on the street. Now, whenever you're looking at an adventure tire or dual sport tire, you're combining mechanical grip with chemical grip. Now, we talk about mechanical grip. It is actually how they're building out this block pattern to mechanically grip the ground off-road and propel you forward. When we're talking about chemical grip, we're talking about the chemicals actually in the compound of the rubber to give you grip on the street. So silica compounds, things like that. What you're going to see with the TKC 70 Rocks has a new tread pattern, which changes the mechanical grip over the TKC 70 base version. So if you are looking at maybe going just a bit more off-road and you want a little bit more grip out of that rear tire for maybe loose sand or some gravel over top of mud or dirt, this is something that you would look at, but you still want more tire life than what a TKC 80 would provide. And you can see, just looking side by side, this is definitely going to give you more of that chunked out block pattern with more open areas. You no longer have that backbone which runs down the center strip, which the TKC 70 has. What you're retaining, however, it's the same multi-grip technology, so a harder compound of rubber is used in the middle of the tire. Softer grip is going to be used on the side, and then you also have a high silica compound to improve wet weather performance. 0 degree belt is something that Continental claims in a lot of their tires, and really what you're seeing there is the way that the belt is laid out underneath the tread gives you better stability on the road. So for those of you out there that are looking for something between a TKC 80 and a TKC 70 for your rear to give you a little bit better grip off-road, but you still want to maintain some of that on-road performance, TKC 70 Rocks is one that you'd want to consider. Price range for this tire is somewhere between $150 to $185, $190, somewhere around there, depending on the size you go with. And there's a couple of different sizes for you to choose from. So for those of you that are, not quite sure whether this is the right tire for your style of riding or not, you want to hear some other rider reviews, you can always click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews. Or if you just want to talk through this with someone, reach out to one of our gear geeks. They're happy to go through all the different tires available to match you up with the right tire for your riding style as well as your price point. You can reach out to them at 877-792-9455 or shoot an email over to cs@RevZilla.com. I'm Spurge, and I want to thank you for joining us today for this look at the TKC 70 Rocks tire from Continental. Enjoy the ride.